Welcome. Welcome to NFL pregame Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco 49ers with Coach Coyote. Alrighty, Coach, we have a really very interesting game tonight with the Los Angeles Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the Los Angeles Rams are coming off a game that they won over the Buffalo Bills, and the Buffalo Bills have won a game over the San Francisco 49ers, albeit it was a anomaly of a game, Coach. I mean, it was snowing out and it was slippery snow. Yeah, it was not the best of conditions but you gotta make do with what you got today. And they had Christian McCaffrey running around, and all of a sudden, the unfortunate thing happened where Christian McCaffrey got hurt. So it's so much anomalies. Like, would they have done better if they would have had Christian McCaffrey without him getting injured? So, well, we know that Los Angeles Rams can score, albeit the defense on Buffalo was playing their A game for whatever reason. And well, Coach, it's just one of the things we know that San Francisco 49ers are really going to be up for this game because they want to overcome that loss that they had against the Buffalo Bills because both are in contention for they're still in serious contention for the NFC West. Because if anyone would have started beginning the season, do you think the scenario would happen that I'll look at the standings to make 100% sure, but the Seattle Seahawks are okay. So the Seattle Seahawks are okay. Let's look at the standings here because the Seattle Seahawks should be in north, south, and where's west? North, south, west. Oh, here it is. Okay, west. Okay, yeah. Seattle Seahawks 8-5, Los Angeles Rams 7-6, Cardinals 6-7, and 49ers, as in the San Francisco 49ers, 6-7. Now, yeah. So the 49ers winning 7-7. The Rams winning 7-7. So there'll be a tie, and I'm not sure what the tiebreaker is for second place in the NFC West. But when you look at other teams like the Vikings, Packers, because the Packers got 9-4, Vikings 11-2. Now, the NFC South. Okay, now that's a different category because you're gonna have to pretty well. Let's see the Falcons. Okay, well, the Falcons are. You look at the. Well, there might not be another team that comes out of the NFC South except for the NFC South team that wins the division. It looks like because the NFC North, you still got Packers third place 9-4, so they still got a chance to make that second round. Mathematically, you could still. Let's see, 4 games left. Yeah, 9-4. 9-4. Yeah, 9-4, 13. Yeah, 13. Yeah, 4 games left. So it still could be over. Okay, 9-4, 4 games left. If the Lions lose every game, they could actually, and Packers win every game. They could be still, they could be 13 and 4, and win the NFC North. Mathematically speaking, of course, we're not getting realistic here. We're not getting into scenarios where it's realistic. So the Vikings 11-2. They have 4 games left, and if they win outright 4 games, they could be 15-2. And there's like the NFC North Let's see. Well, where did it? Oh, Detroit. Detroit. Now Detroit clinched the playoff spot. It's probably because the ones that are in the hunt can't catch up to them. That's probably why they can't, because the NFC North title could still be it's still mathematically up. I mean, Vikings 11-2 and Lions 12-1, and 4 games remaining. I mean, mathematically speaking, the Vikings and Packers could still win the NFC North if the Lions don't win another game. Now, yeah, because if the Lions are 12-5, the Vikings could be 13-4, and they would win the NFC North. So that's all mathematically speaking. I'm saying, Coach. I know realistically, good luck with that one. Okay, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Okay, so, but here's the thing. Okay, so the 49ers, Rams. Okay, so it looks like Commanders 8-5. 8. Let's see. 12. So for whatever reason, even if the Commanders won every game, hmm. So the Commanders could actually still uh, get into the second round, but without getting the NFC East, they could still possibly, because we like the NFC West is going to have, my opinion, Coach. Like when you look at it now, if the Los Angeles Rams win 4 games, it's only 11, and they're tied to Vikings at the moment. And as soon as the Vikings win one more game, there's no way the Rams, with that, they would get the NFC. They would get the NFC West. Then the Seahawks 8-5. 4 games left. They could still get 12. Okay, Seahawks. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different scenarios to come up with, and okay, the best the Eagles could do now with 4 games remaining, 11-2, is 15-2, and that definitely give them the NFC East by then. Well, actually, let's see. Okay, so to get to guaranteed, well, Philadelphia Eagles are the 2 teams that are guaranteed to be, isn't it? It's Philadelphia and Detroit. Philadelphia, Detroit are guaranteed a playoff spot without even winning their division at this moment. That's because the other teams, they just can't catch up. There's not enough. There would be enough spots for them. There's enough spots out there that they would fill those 2 bottom. They could fill the last 2 bottom spots in the playoff. And yeah, because the other teams they just can't. There's yeah, there's non-contending, like in the hunt teams. So many of them can't even catch up to because the Rams, the best they could do at 7-6 with 4 games remaining is, oh, 11 and yeah, 11-6. With 11-6, they're behind the Detroit Lions, and all right, they can't catch up to the Detroit Lions. But 11-6 wouldn't matter because for the Eagles and all that, it's because the Eagles are guaranteed a playoff position at the moment. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. Now here's the thing though, Coach. San Francisco 49ers are going to need a lot of help. Even if they win all 4 games coming up, they're 10-7. So they're going to need a lot of help possibly, because the Commanders can. there's this point. There is a spot time when uh, if the 49ers lose another 2 games at 6-9, they just they would just not be there's it, it would be like just a lot of help from other teams they would need a lot of help from other teams. 49ers need well, the first thing you got to do is if you're the San Francisco 49ers is what's that was that take TCB, taking care of business, or you got to take care of your own business. TK, take care. TCYOB. You got to take care of your own business, as the old expression goes, meaning that like yeah they have to win and win. They got to try to win games and not think about like help from other teams. They just got to win and but just ignore other teams. Just focus on winning. Because if they win 4 games and they don't make the playoff, don't make it. Well, then you know what? In that scenario, it has let's see, 49ers. Okay, this game is so crucial because they must have played earlier. The last time now I'm wondering, I'm gonna look it up now. Now, did the let's go NFL scores? Okay, let's see more. Okay, look at the standings now. Let's see. What's with the players? Okay, so try to find. Okay, week 13. No, there's gotta be more than that. Okay, I'll start with week 8 and go up from there. Okay, what just happened there? Okay, I'll try to find when they played earlier. There is an easy way to do this, but I always make it tough. Rams Eagles. Okay, Eagles Rams. That was not what I'm looking for. Okay, so going to week 11, looks like week 11, and I'm trying to find. Okay, that's Seahawks. Okay, no. Rams Dolphins don't count. Okay, I'm looking to see if they must have played earlier. I don't know how early in the season. I can't remember. Okay, so I'm going into week 8. Cowboys 49ers, no. So I'm going to switch to 7. Switching to 7, and I see Chiefs 49ers. No, that's not it. No. I'm trying to find it. Maybe week 5. Let's see. Chiefs Saints, Packers Rams. No. Looking for Los Angeles Rams and San Francisco 49ers previous meeting, and nope, it's not this week. Okay, when did they must have played really early in the season. I can't find them. I'm on week 3 and I still cannot find it. Okay. Well, let's see. Week 3. Did I miss it? Did I miss week 3 here? 49ers. There it is. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, so there it is. The Los Angeles Rams, 27. San Francisco 49ers, 24. Okay, so now any tiebreakers? Okay, let's see. They're gonna have to. Okay, if somehow they end up with the same record at the end of the season, well, tonight's game would be the crucial thing. If the Los Angeles Rams win tonight, Coach, you know what I'm saying, Coach. I know you know this already. Just the audience of one. That if the Los Angeles Rams win tonight, the San Francisco 49ers would be like no tiebreaker for them. They don't have a tiebreaker because they lost both games to the Los Angeles Rams. That's in the scenario if the that's the scenario if the Los Angeles Rams won today. I'm gonna cue up the television to make sure that the volume's off. Last time I might have I almost had the volume on for a sec. What I'm gonna do is hit the volume quickly. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of playoff implications now. And it's a big game. This is a huge game once again because of the way that the Los Angeles already lost to the. I'm sorry, the San Francisco 49ers already lost to the Los Angeles Rams. So this is huge. Oh, so the 49ers are coming off a good win too, by the way. Just to remember that because the 49ers won their game over the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears 13, San Francisco 4. Was that at San Francisco? Yes, it was. It looks like the home. So they're having two home teams. Okay. Okay. Something new. Just didn't know the phone was going to do that. And then the Bills 42, the Rams 44. That was an impressive win. Okay, today, there it is. Today, Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco 49ers. It's a huge game. It's such a it's understatement to say like this is a huge game. Yes, it is. It is a huge game, and I'm looking at the television screen at the moment, Coach, just to cue up the Monday. Let's see the Thursday night football pregame and see what highlights and I don't know. We can't show anything. Okay, let's see. Okay, try to find. Okay, where is the game? Let's find the game. Alrighty, okay, so I got the game on. Okay, I got the game on the television right now. It's all queued up, ready to go. And I'm just looking to see what they're doing for the pregame. I want to see highlights and highlighting players and just to get an idea. Like I already, we all know who the quarterbacks are. Well, of course, Brock Purdy for the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm getting so tired, Coach. I'm ready. I haven't even started we haven't even want to start watching the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, oh, yes, I'm just trying to think of the name of the quarterback for Matthew Stafford. Oh, my gosh. I almost got stumped there. All righty. It must be chilly in San Francisco. They're showing the sideline like they're one of the presenters and Scott like a very how do you call it that kind of coat that's like very like kind of warm. And what are we showing? Why are they showing San Francisco area? The San Francisco area. Okay, they're just showing young people playing football. I'm not. I don't know. It's just such a. It's really hard, the idea of playing the youth like that when they just, like, some people grow taller and bigger. You look at it going, wait, can those two be the same age? And they are, because some people grow tall faster than others, and like, next season there'll be a different growth spurt. It's just, I, I guess. Yeah, coach. Just, I know, coach. We didn't in our side of the globe, in Ontario, Canada. Well, I didn't. It wasn't really much of a chance to play youth football, and I'm looking on the television screen. We just we just didn't have we didn't have it. It's like you you just learned, if you wanted to play football, you had to learn it in high school. And it's like, okay. Oh, coach, I'm just watching that, and they can't afford to go to the championship game. Oh, it's so emotional. I should put the captions on. Maybe there was a way they found. I'm looking to see that they made it. Oh, nice. Okay, so here it comes. They're gonna talk about Puka Nakua. See people with plastic over their coats. It must be some kind of rain. I'm not sure how much. If is it actually raining at the moment? I don't know. maybe some people like get prepared in case, so they have a plastic coat over their clothing, especially if they're. I guess especially if they're, what do you say, like doing the job like security. So you got no time to run back, possibly to go get your. And it's only a little plastic thing in their hand. I guess you just throw it on. Well, it could be a little bit of a mist or something. Okay, we're coming up to 8 o'clock, and we're gonna. Well, let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try for Cisco weather. Let's see. Let's San Francisco. It says 12 degrees Celsius. So if I do that correctly, let's see, to get it to Fahrenheit, 12 degrees Celsius. So 12 plus 12, which is 20. Let's see if it's done right. 12 plus 12 is 24 plus 32. So 24 plus 32. So that's, oh yeah, 24 plus 34. 2 is 6. And 22 and 3 is 5. 56 degrees. I guess it's correct. 56 Fahrenheit, roughly. It's usually it could be off a bit, but yeah, okay, 56. Says, let's see, I should try that again. A coastal flood advisory. How much is it raining? I put San Francisco. Okay. Okay, I'll go on their weather channel because it's in the United States. I'm surprised they put 11. Wait, it's 11 degrees. I thought the weather channel would be. Okay, let's try. I'm trying to look to see. 95% chance on Saturday, but today's Thursday. Okay, so we got. Okay, I gotta go here. Thursday night, light rain early, then remaining cloudy with showers overnight. Okay, winds west southwest at 15 to 25 kilometers. Chance of rain 90%. And I can't tell if it's actually raining because this is Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Okay, so it could have rained earlier. Well, the tarps are off, obviously, and they gotta. Is it how a matter of how much precipitation was in the air before the game started? Before they came to. Did it rain earlier? Not sure. Now the thing is, I'm looking at this now. I'm like, I can't tell if if the field's wet or anything like that. Is it raining or? And no, here's the thing, Coach. They, the 49ers, as in, well, San Francisco 49ers, they wanted to build a dome, and then something. I heard this thing, or I read on this thing about there's an airport nearby. And it was plans were nicked. I was like, yeah, that was. I'm totally shocked that San Francisco's Levi Stadium is not a dome. I'm just totally shocked on that one. When they built it, and it's like it's not a dome. How's it not a dome? Not even that European style covers. Like like on European soccer pitches, they call it. Is like the Bills are doing that now with a partial like canopy, at least. Well, at least three quarters of the fans will be dry. When it's the Buffalo Bills new stadium, three-quarters of the fans will be dry, but the field will get wet, and if like a quarter of the seats will be wet, will be rained on or snowed on. Difference would be that in a snow game, they would be easy to clear out the seats because it's only going to be one quarter of the stadium and the field. They're obviously going to clear the field. Okay, so now the Los Angeles Rams are coming out of the tunnel into coming right out of the tunnel, and now they're on the field. I think people wearing toques, Coach. I mean, like, they just like it's. I guess if you're not moving around and you're standing around, it's best to have toques on you. Like someone that's not standing. Because I just seen the coach Sean McVay. He's just got a hoodie on, and I'm like, that's probably would be me. Ooh, somebody's got a really killer boombox. Wow, the boombox is back, eh? That's just the way things go, Coach. Uh, you know, Coach. Nowadays, you could bring a boombox, this like that monster size boom. If it's retro, old school one, like that one's just probably a Bluetooth. That one's definitely a Bluetooth disguised as a giant boombox, eh? Just to give it the old school with the LEDs. I mean, like, Coach, I found an old school Panasonic like big stereo portable stereo system, and it's huge. And I got it at one of those Goodwill. I seen it at the Goodwills. The tape player's not really working on it, but the DVD player, DVD, the CD player's working on it, Coach, and the radio's fine. So, well, I figure, like, the radio takes the least amount of batteries. The CD player takes second most batteries, juice out of it. But the tape player would have took. I could probably find someone maybe to. I don't know. See how much it would cost to. Maybe the tape player needs to be cleaned, demagnetized, and cleaned out, and then it would work again. But the tape player does suck up a lot of the battery juice. A lot. It's all mechanical. The tape player, and I mean, like, it's more mechanical than the CD player, because the CD player just has one thing that spins. It just uses a motor that spins that CD, whereas yeah, pushing that cassette tape, there's a lot of juice. That gear that turn that cassette tape. Yeah, that's a lot of juice. So yeah, I mean, like, mine's put away. I brought it out a couple of times. People were having good laughs on it. It was good and loud. Well, Coach, did I tell you the story where I went to a public beach and well, in Ontario, there's two places they could you got go for a drive. Depending on where location you live in Ontario, like Southern Ontario, like south of Ottawa, you can go to Lake Ontario or Lake Erie, the North Shore of Lake Erie, and pretty well a lot of Lake Ontario, and I I'll just say I won't say which beach I went to and which lake, but I've been to I can go to I have an opportunity to do both and it takes a drive. It's quite a it's but I can't do it like I can't well I used to do it. And, well, I brought that out, and I didn't know why I had a crowd around me a lot, and people like were just kind of like around me in the crowd. Then I found out later when I was leaving that well the bio officer they came by that time that day for some reason the bio officer didn't come around, but it was no music allowed. I didn't know that. I wasn't like some rebel. I seriously did not know you could not play music, especially like loud. It was I don't know. It was a different world, I guess. Now that I consciously know that, Coach, I'm just like forget it. I seriously didn't know. I didn't know. Just it's just I can't. It's just too much of a drive, Coach, and and I don't know. I mean, I know you don't really care about going there anymore. You'd rather go to New Mexico, your compound, and but I don't know, I don't know, to bring Sylvester and bring the Munchie brothers and to bring them to the beach and just they still enjoy it. Of course, Felix definitely enjoys it. Um, he calls it the giant. He calls it the ginormous. The pool for just. Anyways, so okay, so we got the Thursday night crew. They're talking, and okay, they're saying that the San Francisco 49ers are on. They call it life support. Well, I'm kind of like I know. I don't know why I don't want to use like terms like that anymore, Coach. It's just hey, there's people that have loved ones in the hospital and like, or as in like relatives or direct family members, brothers, sisters, of course, loved ones with the husband and wife, and they could be actually in the hospital, and one of them could, someone could be on quote unquote life support. So it's like that's why I don't like that anymore. It's like there's so many other analogies to use. Don't I just noticed, Coach. I stayed away from all that stuff and references like that, and you know, like and in other words, I call it the violent references, and people would say, "Wait, what's going on?" And it's like you watch sports and you watch football, and you're worried about violence and like on the excessive violence, and I I don't know. It's just like unnecessary violence that's like um I don't know. It's just who knows why so many people don't really care about NHL hockey like they used to. It's just because you know you get into a coach where yes, football can be a violent clash between two players, but it's not. There are penalties, and we did see that an ejection from the game and in 3 games. And for me, I would have given the rest of the season with the playoffs. Well, that's is it Aziz Al Shair. I would have given the whole season plus the playoffs. Well, they got a 95% chance of making the playoffs. That's the Texans. I mean, you can't look at it as like, oh, but you're punishing the team with more than 3 games. Yeah, but you have to have a deterrent against excessive violence, and just to go, I'm sorry, doesn't cut it for me. I mean, you, we can, we can get into that's a huge debate, and there's a minute to kick off, but I don't. Okay, so they're gonna start the kickoff, and right now they're just doing the opening credits with trying to look like from the 70s. Everybody's trying to look retro again. Like everything is like, it's like they don't know. It's like people just don't have an idea on how to design things now, and like I'm not against it at all, but I mean, this is my era. Like this is like what I grew up with. And they showing a picture of Montana. Of course, I remember Joe Montana era, and you know, it's a different world now. I mean, I guess people are longing for the past. I I, Coach, I long for they're going to come with a kickoff pretty soon, and we'll do the first. We'll just do the first possession of each team. And showing the players, and I don't know, just all right. Okay, so they got these introductions over with now, and we're gonna have a kickoff soon. And I just want to see the tempo of this game. Um, I better for my own health, coach, and for your health, coach, is to just do the one possession each team, and we'll just go. We'll just shut off the live stream and go. And they do the post game as okay. Here's the kickoff. Okay, Los Angeles is going to kick off because I didn't see the coin toss on the TV, and they're not going to return it. San Francisco 49ers are not going to return it. They're going to start on their own 30-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers will be going from, looks like it's going to be from left to right of the television screen. San Francisco 49ers are emulating their early 80s look with the 3 stripes on the arm. The 3 stripes on the arm, the numbers on the numbers, the gold pants with the red and white stripe on it, the helmet with the hasn't changed in years. And now, first and 10 on the 30, Brock Purdy. The first play is a fake handoff, a pass, but incomplete pass, and they're making it 2nd and 10. Okay, so right off, they're going to try that. Right off, they were going to try that, just a quick out pass run. What Brock Purdy is really good at, just getting those quick 5 yards, 5-6 yards at a time, and really that just hurts the other defense because they just don't know how to stop it. But they did on that one. This time they are going to hand off this time, and maybe a yard, half, 3/4 of a yard. It looks like from scrimmage. If that was the scrimmage, but it's going to be third down. I should say third down. I should always third down and third down. 39. Okay, they're marking it as 39. Yeah, because they got 9 yards to go, even though it wasn't quite 9 yards. Okay, so they got 9 and a bit to go. It looks like. Okay, so with that, we got third 9. Brock Purdy is in the backfield. He's got the ball now. He takes a couple steps. He's gonna pass it downfield and overthrown as a flag. Oh. When there's a flag, it's no, they're declining it. Okay, so it was on San Francisco saying, okay, looks like they can get their drive going farther. 4th and 9. Oh wow, this is gonna be 4th and 9. Okay, so here comes they have the punting unit out there for San Francisco. Nice high kick. Okay, fair caught. It'll be at the 29-yard line. Okay, so Los Angeles Rams will take the ball and possession at the their own 29-yard line. It looks like they're not going to go to commercial break this early. I thought they were going to go to commercial break, but they're not. They're going to stay with it because it's going to be 1st and 10. Oddly enough, that only took a minute off the clock. Less than a minute and 57 seconds. Okay, so 14:03 time remaining in the first quarter. Okay, the first play, Stafford is gonna hand off, and Williams with looks like at least 6.5 yards. It's gonna be 2nd down and 4 or 2nd and 3. I'm not sure what they're gonna mark it down as. They're marking it 2nd and 4. I think he did. Okay, maybe he got 5.5 yards. Let's see, 1. Well, yeah, it's tough to be exact, but okay. So either way, Matthew Stafford. Okay, there was a slip. Okay, but a flag. Okay, the flag is usually going to be. Do you decline it if you're? This is a tough one. You give them an extra down, or you decline it. You give it an extra down. But if you don't, obviously, if you decline it, you don't give him the extra down, but you move him back farther. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, chop block. Is there any reason to do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that if you're on the Los Angeles Rams? I don't know. Why would you do that? It's just 2nd and 14. He's gonna pretend that I foul and. Okay, so they're gonna 3rd and 14. Okay, 3rd and 14. What I'm thinking, coach, is that player is just gonna pretend like, oh, I fell, and and they probably get away with it a few times, and that's the thing. If a player has been doing that successfully, then one referee crew finally catches up with them. Okay, so 3rd and 14, and this is a big one for the Los Angeles Rams, where Stafford, he's got the ball in the backfield, and when he threw it to try to get the Cooper Kupp downfield, it could have been intercepted more than anything. But that cruel thing that they say was, well, if he caught it, he would be on offense, quote unquote. And I kind of there's some truth to it, I guess. There is a little bit of truth. Let's see. Oh yes. If he would have caught that, he's a receiver. He would have been a receiver more than. Okay, so the punt is being returned. Almost looked like a CFL style punt where it hit the ground once and he caught it. There's no players around him for 5 yards. That was like a CFL style punt. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know they're on commercial break, and coach, I guess I'll do one more possession for each team because it was pretty well. The offense was 3-0, punting unit on fourth down for both teams on their first drive. Okay, so okay, we'll see from there. They're still on commercial break. Okay, wait for the commercial break, and we'll do one more, coach, in this. 1989. They're showing a film of 1999. Los Angeles Rams at the time again, and they can't emulate those shirts anymore. They just nobody wants arms that down that far down. No, like this on the shirts on. Okay, so oh my gosh, the first pass to George Kittle from Brock Purdy, and it's a play that Brock Purdy knows how to do. It's all about the timing. And there it is now. They're showing the replay where Kittle runs a route and he's in open space. So because he was in open space, he almost didn't have it at first. Like he had it juggled, but there was no defender to knock the ball down. Okay, so on that 1st and 10 now, after that, it was like at least a 20-yard pass. But it's going to be second down because they didn't. It was just a handoff on that first. When they got the first down, they started with the first down play handoff, and now it's going to be second down. Are they going to? What did they mark it down as? 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Okay, so San Francisco 2nd and 9. They're on the Los Angeles Rams 40-yard line. Brock Purdy's under center now. On 2nd and 9, Brock Purdy's under center. Doesn't mean he won't pass. But this time he does hand off, and they think they had a running game, I guess, because they just telegraphed it that they were going to run that play because. Well, San Francisco telegraphed that play when he Brock Purdy on the center, but they, yeah, they got it. They, you can't throw it on that guy. Brock Purdy has the ability to throw. Okay, so Brock Purdy in the backfield's got the ball, hands it off, and It's going to be fourth down now. That was third and six, and fourth, and they're going to probably make it 4th and 4, probably. Okay, the second possession of each team. Okay, on a 4th and 4, here comes not maybe be a wet conditions here. 53-yard field goal attempt. Oh, don't hope he doesn't get hurt. It's we're trying to 50. Okay, 53. This is well within his range. It's just a matter of that he gets it. So he does get it in. It's Moody. That's well within Moody's range to the kicker for San Francisco. So we got the score of LA, no score, and the San Francisco 49ers 3. And they're on a commercial break. And when they come back from commercial break, coach, this is it. We'll just do whatever happens to Los Angeles. If the offense is 3-0 and they punting on 4th down, we'll still end the live stream and come back to the post game. Watch the game and go back to the post games. Okay, so they're on a commercial break right now. Okay, we'll just see how they respond to this 3-0 field goal. We're going to see how Los Angeles offense responds to this field goal from San Francisco. Kickoff, and once again, I always say there's pointless to have a kickoff when you just a field goal, but they return it back, and really doesn't. It's 4 yards. They gained 4 yards out of that deal, and okay, so 1st and 10, 34-yard line. Matthew Stafford passes it, number 17, and caught for 7 yards. I was looking at it now. Oh my gosh, it's a helmet. It's a assist catch off the defender. They're showing the replay where Puka Nacua. Oh my gosh. He gets the he gets assist for the defense. Okay, so well, Los Angeles Rams tried to run it, and San Francisco had an easy answer for that one and stopped the run. So it's 3rd and 4. Here comes Stafford in the backfield, tosses it, but almost intercepted. He's not. I'm not sure what is going down with Matthew Stafford. I mean, he just threw it to number 29. That was like the defense. They just threw it right to him. Once again, he's the defense. So, yeah, they're not. Yeah, okay, so here comes a return from San Francisco. Okay, so what do you think, Coach? Go just end it here, or maybe I should just bring in take it easy. I could keep the live stream going and bring in someone else right now. The Coach Coyote needs a break. Okay, so the first down play doesn't do for much. I think the best is for me to just end this over here now, and then come back with the post game live stream with Coach Coyote. Um, okay, so we'll end it here, and we'll hope to see you at the post game live stream. Okay, so with all that, for Coach Coyote and I, we're both saying hope to see you at the post game live stream. But for now, we're over and out.